Hi, welcome back to Rosemary's Kitchen. It's been a long time, but today is the best day. And so I'm going to make Indian breakfast, which is a very prominent breakfast in Southeast Asia. Everybody loves idli, vada, and sambar. I'm going to be using Tavar Dal, half a cup. And then I'm going to use for vegetables in the sambar, banana, tomato, onion, zucchini, okra, which is ladyfinger in India, potato, squash, and tomato. And then I put a little bit of cucumber too. And then my spices is from the spice mix, and you can buy it at the Indian store. And then I'm going to even put drumstick. Drumstick really gives a great flavor. And I've already cut the vegetables and they are all here. Make sure the size of the vegetable are the same because it helps to cook better. This is potatoes. I have a little bigger because they cook fast, so I try to balance it. And then here is curry leaf from my garden. I'm just proud of my curry leaf. And then another thing that I use is hing, and also we use a turmeric powder. And I bought the turmeric powder from the American store. And my idli mix is from Sri Balaji idli batter. They make a very good batter and for idli. And then I'm going to use the vada mix, the Krishna vada mix this time to make my vadas. And I have already made it into a paste and kept it for 20 minutes, and then after that I'm going to fry it. I already cooked my dal this morning because it takes a little while, not that much, but here is my dal. I'm going to put some water in it. I forgot to mention how I cooked my dal. So this is my dal. I took a cup of dal. You can take a half a cup because you don't want too much of dal. Half a cup of dal, and then I washed it. Wash it, so you take off all the ingredient. That is what is something that's maybe on it that is not being cleaned, just for precautionary reasons. Wash it and then put it in the container, like this container, and then put water in it, and put it on the stove and let it cook. Please watch the dal while cooking because it will start. The water will start boiling and then it might overflow. So if you're not watching it, then slow it down the stove so it can smear and cook. And then when it's done, the dal should not be hard. It should be soft. That if you press it, it just like butter, it melts.
How much water?
How much water to put it in? You put it should cover at least 1/4 of your about the dal. It should be 1/4 of. Okay, I have to add some turmeric to it. Turmeric is very good. It's very highly antibiotic. And also I'm going to add the vegetables. And you have to make sure the sambar, the vegetables are totally immersed in the water. So I'm going to add some more water to it. So something I forgot to mention while telling you how much turmeric to put, you can put a half a teaspoon turmeric. Don't put too much, but just half a teaspoon is great. And Asafoetida, all hing in India, and you have to just put about just a 2 pinch, or it will start smelling too much. But it's good for digestion, so that's why they use it. Another ingredient I forgot is tamarind. Tamarind is it gives the sourness to it. So you get it at the Indian store, and it's a paste, and you have to put it in water for some time so it can dilute. So I'm trying to take it out. So how much do you put? You have to just put about a half. 1 teaspoon is enough. Okay, so while my sambar, the vegetables and the dal and the hing and the turmeric is in the water, I put it on the stove, and you should at least stir it a couple of times to make sure that the heat is uniform on all the pieces. let it cook for 15 minutes. You can close and cover it with a lid. I forgot to put at least one branch of curry leaf in it. So here it is. And it started boiling. Wow, it's smelling already. While my sambar vegetables are cooking in the dal, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. You can see my dal is cooked. My vegetables are almost getting done. I think I should put my I'm going to pick up the vegetable. It's still a little green in here. No, it's done. I can use another. Yeah, it's done. So I'm going to add my the tamarind water to it, and then I'm going to mix it. See, it's like a soup. It's a nice vegetable soup. If you ever like to have an Indian vegetable soup, putting vegetables with the dal, you have the lentil, and that's dal is lentil, and then you tamarind, and it gives you a little sourness like sour cream, and then it has the spices, and it's a wonderful. It's very healthy. So this is my sambar powder. You can get it at an Indian store. It's a mix that has spices in it. It has chili, coriander, and ginger and things. And so what I do is I usually buy that because it takes time and to make all this powder. But nowadays we get really good powders. And I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of 1 tablespoon. Another tablespoon of the sambar puri. When I was small, I used to make all the puris, all these powders by myself because we couldn't get it nowadays because everybody's working, so they have come up with all these. Add some water to keep the consistency right. Onions for the last thing we do when the sambar is cooked ready. We have to do the Tadka. It's called in Indian language. You take a frying pan and you put some ghee in it. I'll show you the ghee container, and then you put some mustard seed. When the mustard seed splatters, then you add the onions. Onions will give it a savory taste. So I'm going to cut 1 tomato for the sambar. This is a vegetable soup. It's really okay. So here I'm going to cut the sides of it off because we don't want those hard parts, and then cut the tomato small pieces so they can easily blend in with the sambar. Oh, okay. I'm going to put the tomato in it, and I'm going to stir it. See, I'm putting some ghee. You can put ghee depending on your taste, okay? And ghee is good for you, so I put some mustard seed in it. And while I'm doing that, I'm putting some cut onions. And some curry leaves. You can put a little bit of this. I mean, it's just as a child, whatever I tasted in my mouth. So I put a couple of these red chilies. I'm going to pour my Tadka in my.
And that's how to make sambar. Wait for part 2 where you will learn how to make idli. Bye for now. Remember to subscribe to Auntie Rosy's Kitchen and give this video a thumbs up and make sure you share it with your friends and family.